Here is my beautiful wife, ready
to have a pelvic examination.
So basically, you know, there are some delays.
The previous doctors left. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous.
Babies, all the babies. Wow.
I am healthy eating, I am exercising, I have been on a journey for the past 2 years. He's basically said with the length of time that we've been trying, we need help.
Okay, so I'm just going to have a call with the assistant at the clinic to discuss switching to IUI over the IVF. Hola!
Hola!
How are you? Okay?
How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you, very well. I've since gone back to Tane and discussed with her and said, why don't we just go for IUI like we've done previously and try and get that sort of booked in as soon as we possibly can and see how we get on, really.
When do you think you will start it? As soon as possible? I mean, in her next cycle, or when are you planning to do it?
We get back from this trip on the 16th of April. Then from then on, we're free any time. When should we get booked in based on that she's probably due on a period around about now?
At the moment, the situation is, so the doctor, we don't know exactly when she is going to start, like properly to start, so basically, you know, there are some delays.
Okay, so obviously the previous doctors left. You're in the process of getting or have a new doctor, you just need to get that sorted.
I wanted to explain to you anyway, just, you know, just to let you know.
Yeah,
that,
no,
you know.
that's understandable. Okay, brilliant. Well, thanks for your help.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, lovely. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, if you are not already following me on Instagram, I'm a lot more active on there than I am on YouTube. Trying to be more active and get more regular with my videos over here on YouTube. But yeah, if you aren't following me already on Instagram, make sure you do. I do daily vlogs, I do makeup hauls. I also share a lot more in depth of my fertility journey on there, like my daily journey. So head over there now if you're not following me already. Thank you.
Hello guys, okay, so it's now the 20th of April. We've got back from our skiing holiday, which was absolutely carnage. A lot of alcohol was consumed. So I finally recovered from that. I don't think that's helped the sperm quality in any way. So probably gonna have to knock that on the head now and get back into the seriousness of getting pregnant. If this is the first video you've watched, an update is that we've pretty much had unprotected sex for the last 6 years. Wondered why we hadn't got pregnant. We weren't sort of like super focused like at that time saying we've got to get pregnant, but the sort of years got by and we thought, hang on a minute, something's gone on. Tay got tested for endometriosis. She thought she had that, or some guy did, but it wasn't that, so that was good. My sperm count after a few tests was like 0. I was taking something called finasteride, which was to keep my hair, and that was basically causing my sperm to have no mobility and anything like that. So I have to stop taking that. I think it's been about 18 months now, maybe even 2 years. My sperm test has gone back up. So in theory now, I have nothing wrong with me. Taylor has nothing wrong with her. We had one IUI last year, sometime July. That didn't work. The percentages of IUI is a 15% chance of getting pregnant. I thought it was higher, but that's the actual reality. IVF, I've been told, is between 45%, maybe even 50 or 60%, but around that. I mean, I'm not an expert in this. We're sort of just learning as we go along. We've been taking the ovulation tests each month and trying to conceive naturally. I've been really bang at it, like bang on the money with the ovulation tests as we think. We're now using something called NaturalCycles, which is more accurate. So I'm really excited to continue with that. Nothing's really been happening. So we keep taking the pregnancy tests, obviously, and we're not getting pregnant. So we're looking to have a bit more help we've discussed it, so we're going to have IUI again. Tay sent me the details of another clinic in Marbella, so I'm going to give them a call now and let's see how we get on. The plan is to try and have IUI as soon as we possibly can and then take it from there. And what we thought about is we're going to have as many IUIs as we can across the summer here. If after that time the IUIs haven't worked or naturally, then we're going to go for IVF back in the UK. So that's an update of where we're at, and let's hopefully we can get booked in quite soon. So the hospital is called Hospital Ceram. Hola, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Yes, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm just calling up on behalf of myself and my wife. We have been looking to get pregnant.
If FIV treatment.
Yeah, so we were having treatment with the HC clinic in Marbella, but they no longer have a doctor at the moment.
Okay.
So we're looking to continue our...
The treatment with us.
Yes, that would be brilliant.
Okay. My colleague at the moment is not here. Okay, but normally she will try to call you today, okay?
Fantastic, I'll await the call. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Take care, bye. Bye. Brilliant. Let's see how we get on. Hello guys, okay, so it is Friday the 22nd of April and I managed to get in to have our first meeting at the new IUI clinic, the Ceram clinic. Here is my beautiful wife, ready to
Rock.
Ready to rock.
Ready to have a pelvic examination.
You've got to have a pelvic examination today. I will see if I can film anything in there. Good luck. Okay, so it was actually only 4 minutes away from our house.
This is very convenient.
So that's seriously convenient. Nice parking. I'm really feeling excited for this. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous. Just got to get my vagina out to yet another clinic.
She's nervous because she's got to get her vagina
It's just a
out.
bit embarrassing, isn't it?
A bit embarrassed.
It's the littlest thing we can do to get a baby, so let's just crack on with it.
Okay, this is the clinic. Really excited for this. Looks lovely.
Well done.
Oh, nice. Hospital Ceram. Just filling in our forms. Everyone is lovely. Beautiful, beautiful place. Nice and quiet. Straight in.
So it was suspected endometriosis, and then they said, no, we don't see anything. So we had all of the tests. We went through all of them. So I had scans, I had the fallopian tube test with the dye, all of that.
Blood tests.
Blood tests. They could see no problems with me.
No problems
whatsoever.
I had blood tests. I had sperm tests, and the conclusion at the end of all of these tests was you don't have any issues and I don't have any issues.
Yeah.
So then
we did IUI.
So last June or July we had one round of IUI. It didn't work, and then we had to go back to England. So we put that on hold.
And we've been trying
naturally for the last 8-9 months. Nothing's happened, so we could continue to try naturally, and I do believe that now we've sorted all the issues, I do believe we could potentially get pregnant naturally, but we just kind of want a little bit of a helping hand because it's been so long.
Yeah, we're not getting any younger.
We're not getting younger, we do want,
yeah,
ideally, 2, 3, 4 kids.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but we'll start with one first. I mean, let's go for one.
I'm going to do some questions.
Yeah.
So your period is a regular period every month.
Yeah.
It lasts 4 or 5 days?
Yeah. And my cycles can be anything from 33 to 38 days. So sometimes a bit of a long cycle.
Okay. Did you take the pill,
No.
contraceptive pill before?
No.
Never.
Never.
Good. So, do you smoke?
No.
No. Alcohol?
Socially.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
I can have months without it and weeks with it.
Do you have any child?
No.
6 years, no? Together.
Well, we've been together more like 8.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
But unprotected sex around about 6 years.
Yeah.
So, the last sperm was normal.
Yeah, it even said it was higher than normal. So I was very happy with that.
Yes.
So clearly finasteride was killing it. So yeah, the last test was great.
Okay, so you are trying to get pregnant
Yeah.
since a long time. Normally, it's necessary to do a study to see what is the problem.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in your ovaries the problem or if it is your sample. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
In this case, an IUI is not going to help you.
Okay.
The percentage of success is only 18%. If we are going to do a treatment, it's necessary to do an in vitro fertilization.
Yeah.
The success rate is around 60%.
60.
Wow.
And what treatment is that?
IVF.
IVF.
Okay. IVF, okay. 60 sounds really good.
It depends as well on the amount of eggs that we can retrieve from you.
Yeah.
Because let's say, for example, that we retrieve 10 eggs, good quality. We are going to do the treatment of all of them. And if at the end of the treatment we have 3 or 4 good embryos, we put back only 1. And the rest, for example 3,
Yes.
are going to be frozen. And then for the next year,
Yeah.
we can defrost 1 and put inside. So you
Yeah.
don't have to do another treatment.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do the treatment once and then you've got multiple
And then you can have to
chances.
full.
What would be the next step then
The
to...
next step is to see the analysis.
Yeah.
I think we
Start
should start with
Yeah.
a new analysis. I'd feel more comfortable with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
To study your ovaries, we have to do a blood analysis, a hormonal analysis, in order to see if the hormones are working okay,
Yeah.
if your ovaries are responding well,
Yeah.
if you have a good ovulation or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
And I can do an ultrasound and see if there is any possibility
Yeah.
of endometriosis
Yeah.
Yeah.
around the pelvic area.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you have to repeat one
The
sperm test.
sperm test, yes.
We are going to do a complete test because in many laboratories they do a basic analysis. For example, the amount of sperm, number of sperm, motility, and that's it. We are going to see how many you have at the beginning, how are they moving at the beginning, then we clean them, we call this
Yep,
the
yeah.
capacitation of the sperm, which means to clean the sperm and select the best of the best,
Yes.
and then see how many good for fertilization we
Brilliant.
have.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And then how strong are they? That means if today you have, for example, let's say 80% of the sperm that is moving, I have to see tomorrow how many are still moving. We are
Okay.
going
I
to
don't think we've
know.
done that kind of test before.
No, my tests were just sort of mobility, quantity,
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Yes.
It wasn't as advanced
It's not
as...
enough to.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
And then we have to know how many are full maturity. Because one thing is the sperm by itself, but another thing is if the sperm has the possibility to go inside the egg. This
Yes.
means that this sperm has full maturity because it has the capacity to go inside the egg.
Yes.
So we have to know how many of these are full maturity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mine have been pretty immature. I got immature sperm.
We need your uterus and your ovaries, but we don't need the tubes because we stimulate your ovaries to produce many eggs.
Right.
And as soon as they are ready to be collected, we do the egg collection under general anesthetic. We take the eggs and the embryologist is going to select the good ones to be treated.
Yeah.
And then you give us the sample.
Yeah.
We do the technique to prepare your sample
Yes.
in order to select the best of the best. Take one sperm and inject inside the egg. And each egg is going to be injected with one sperm. and then pass to the incubator. And the incubator, they are going to be given 5 days normally.
Yes.
And at the end of the 5 days, we are going to see how many are good embryos.
So if we were to proceed from today and we were to have, I was to have my tests for analysis, Taylor was to have her test for analysis, how soon could we start the actual IVF?
Okay. When was your last period?
It was the 27th of March.
27th of March. So
Yeah.
that means that the next one will be around 27 or 30th of April, more or less.
The start of May, my next one. So, like May the...
First?
Yeah.
Yes.
Around that.
Around that. Okay.
And that would be about a 35-day cycle. So
Yeah.
that's about right.
To do the blood analysis, it's necessary to do it on the second day of the period.
Okay.
That means that if you start the period on the 1st of May, we have to do the blood analysis on the 2nd of May.
Got it.
And as soon as I have the analysis, I do analysis, we can go
To the next step.
Exactly. We can try to put your ovaries in rest,
Right.
which means that we are going to stop the ovaries in order to prepare the ovaries for the stimulation.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to be ready for the
Yeah.
for the competition. With the pills, you are going to be exactly on the 28 days. And then after that, we start the stimulation
Okay.
because we have all the information, so we can start.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Okay.
we could have the test around the start of May,
Yes.
and then the next period we can go for
Exactly.
IVF.
Yeah.
Exactly. To do your test,
Yes.
it's
When.
necessary to have 4 to 5 days of abstinence,
Yes.
Yeah.
no ejaculation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make an appointment here
Yeah.
and come here, and we are going to send you to the laboratory.
Yes.
In the laboratory here, we have some rooms, special rooms to
Yeah.
do the
Yes.
the
Done it all.
collection.
Yeah. I've been in them before. Spend my life in those rooms. What sort of cost would this cost? Is there like a set budget, like it's X amount, or do we just pay each week for an analysis?
Joanna is going to give you all the economical
Yeah.
information.
Brilliant.
Whatever it is, we're willing to spend.
Yeah, we are. Well, no, don't tell him that before he's giving us the price. No, the budget's 500 quid.
We're gonna have the
We are going to do the ultrasound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Taylor's getting ready for her scan, but look how cute this is. There is babies, all the babies. You are Dr. Hugo Benito.
Yes, I
Dr.
am.
Hugo Benito, and even over here. Wow, amazing.
If you haven't already checked it out, I now have my own website, which is taayblue.com, where every single thing that I'm recommending through Instagram, whether it be beauty, home buys, fashion buys, stuff to aid fertility, it's all on there, it's all linkable, and you can basically just shop very, very simply through the website without going through a gazillion Instagram highlights.
Having a BMI and height checked.
Just as for a record as well, in the last 2 years I've lost 2 stone, so 28 pounds. So I am on a journey of losing weight. This is the exciting bit.
Okay, now we are going to see your
Yeah.
uterus. This is the uterus. I'm going to show you the uterus. This one.
Okay.
This is the
Yeah.
uterus. The size of the uterus is from here to here, and from here to here.
Yeah.
79 by 37 millimeters, which is good.
Okay.
We can see like a line, this line.
Okay.
We call this the endometrium.
Yeah.
And this is the most important tissue because in here
Yeah.
we are going to put the embryo in here.
Right.
I'm going to do a magnification of this picture. This is the endometrium. Now we can see here, this is the cervix here.
Yeah.
This is the cervix, and as you can see here, the cervix has a line as well. Here is dark. Here the line is dark. And this connects exactly with the endometrium, with this cavity here. So we are going to put the embryo here.
Yeah.
You can see from the outside all the way here, all the way to leave the embryo here. Here, this is the bowel. You see the movements of the bowel?
Yeah.
This is the bowel. Now let's see the right ovary. I'm going to do a magnification of this ovary here. Round spaces, you see?
Yeah.
These are the follicles.
Yeah. Where the eggs are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
7, which is a very good number.
Oh, that's good.
This is the right ovary. This is a very, very good ovary.
Yay.
And I don't see any sign of endometriosis
Oh, that's really good to
in
know.
this ovary.
Okay.
Now let's go to the left ovary.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is the left ovary. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a magnification, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of these are the follicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, and 7. And the size of the ovary is a good size as well. And I don't see endometriosis.
Amazing.
So we have good ovaries, good uterus. So let's see if the hormones are working okay.
Yeah.
Very good, that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is gas.
What's that? Gas?
Gas.
What does gas look like?
Thank you very much.
So your index body mass is 27.5.
Yeah.
So it's,
Come down
you
a little.
lose
Yeah.
4 or 5 kilos,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yeah. Is that in order to actually be able to do it? Wow. Okay. No pressure then.
You have to lose 4 kilograms in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
How many pounds is that? Well, look.
Yes, it is not absolutely necessary.
So we can still do it if
you
not.
lose 1, 2 kilos.
Because I do
it's
find
okay.
it quite challenging to lose weight, even in low calories. My metabolism is slow.
But
She's doing well.
Try to lose something.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not necessary
Yes.
4 kilos in 4
Yeah.
weeks. Because I know that it's difficult.
Yeah.
I know that it's difficult.
No, it's about £8.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. You're back on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you try to exercise
Yeah.
as much as you can. You can
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna run home. I'm gonna drive off.
Okay, so the same day that you start the period, call us.
Yeah.
Only if your period starts before 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., you count next day.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you start the period, for example, at 8,
It would have counted as the next day,
Yes.
so then you do the day after.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Brilliant.
So call us here always. It doesn't matter if it is Saturday, Sunday, holiday, whatever, because we are here all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we do the analysis on the second day always.
Yeah.
So
Great.
it's not a problem.
No.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Great.
Amazing.
Brilliant. We will.
Wow. That was really
Yeah, really appreciate your help. I'm feeling really positive about
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
Seems.
And now if you want to ask more information with Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll speak to Joanna now, and we'll get booked in and crack on.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Really appreciate
really
the time.
Really fantastic. Thanks, Hugo. Dr. Hugo.
Okay. So we'll see you soon.
Dr. Hugo says you're going to give us a special price.
I'm really happy with it.
I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, I feel like it's a completely different experience, and even kind of said the same thing, but it was such a different demeanour. It was such a different...
It was lovely, wasn't it?
It's the way that he said it. His whole energy is like, I can't even explain it. It's like a little warm bear.
I love him.
He's so nice.
So
initially, I thought, oh no, it's a man doctor. He's getting you... getting you
woman doctors.
Yeah, because getting your thief out to a man and stuff, I'm like, oh god. But he made me feel even more comfortable, to be honest.
It was amazing.
Positive. Yeah.
Really, really good.
He's also a very honest.
But he's nice with it. He's
Yes.
We 100% were just saying we definitely want to go ahead.
He will be like your dad. He will be walking.
Yeah, I've seen all the photos of all the children he's helped.
I have 3 bags, the shopping bags with photos. This is the test, okay? The most important. Now, we call it the basic fertility study. Okay, this is the price for the treatment. Yeah. It includes everything that may happen. Yeah. The complete blood count and virology for you both. Yeah. So this is the blood count for both of you and virology for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Thailand it's a little bit more expensive because we analyze more things. Okay, and this is the IVF treatment, 4,250. Freezing the embryo, you have another option. Of course, you pay the freezing if we will have remaining embryos with good quality. Yeah.
And can I book in for the sperm tests for say next Friday?
Yes.
Gives me a couple more days of ejaculation before.
But this is, Dr. Benito, you are in good hands.
Yeah, we feel it.
Right, we're a bit zoomed in, but
We're doing that
can't see my
We're doing that a little bit, but it's just making us look weird.
Okay, that'll do.
Right, guys. Okay, thoughts. My thoughts are. Well, no, let you go.
I think that was a very positive appointment. Yeah. And I think it actually really, I mean, Jack said that he's already gone through this with you, but there wasn't a real, I know after the last appointment, I was very upset, but we were still kind of planning on going back to there because of convenience, money, didn't really want to start the whole process again, but I feel like the universe has kind of moved us in a really positive direction because I think the doctor that we had, who we found quite stern, she was like a temporary doctor for them, just kind of filling some shoes. I don't think she's there anymore. They don't actually currently have any fertility doctors, which means we can't go back to them, which has then moved us into this direction with another clinic who is more or less today, I mean very different but also quite the same, said some of the things that I found very triggering, about BMI and stuff. It was such a different way of saying it. He didn't make a real big point of it and keep going on about the weight. It wasn't overwhelming in any way, and the way that he said it was just like, yeah, it will help you if you come down a bit because your BMI is a little bit high, and it's about £8, and I'm going to do my best, but I'm not going to kill myself doing it. I'm going to, do what I want to do for myself anyway, which is I am back on the bandwagon. I am healthy eating. I am exercising. I have been on a journey for the past 2 years, and I did say that to the last doctor, but it felt very unheard.
The weight issue was
minuscule in the grand scheme of things.
And it never is anything, and it never was anything. And I've seen some of the comments on YouTube and stuff, no one says it's it was just one thing in terms of 20 things. If you just had him from the start, you wouldn't have even been fixated on that. But whereas now I knew that when he was going to mention that point, I can imagine you fixated from the other woman.
It was just so brushed under the carpet almost, and he didn't make me feel okay, you basically you need to lose. It wasn't like that. It was, and it does make you realise the contrast in those 2 appointments. Yeah, how important it actually is to have somebody who is more like that. It is, because we could have easily gone back there, and we probably would have had the doctor still been there. Yeah, and And, you know, I could have gone in there every appointment and felt super anxious and felt like she was really coming down on me. And I didn't have that with him.
I have seen people say this as well, is, look, if you're going to go and have a baby and go through something very emotional, you should just go with someone you connect with.
He makes me feel like it's going to happen with him. It
I
gives me a sense of certainty.
The thing that shocked me a little bit was he said, don't go with IUI. It's only an 18% chance. I did know that was a 15% chance before, so that was fine. IVF I did think was 45%. I've been told it was 60, 45, whatever, but he's saying it's, 60%.
He's basically said with the length of time that we've been trying, we need help. We need to
just
basically
go with
go
it.
straight
Yeah,
for it.
time-wise, I mean, God, could be 6 weeks away.
Realistically, it could be June.
Yeah. All in all, it was, let's say, about €5,500. So
No, all in all, it's be about €6,000 with the medication.
yeah, medication I would say is like a private expense. €6,000 is about £5,000. Now, I didn't know whether it was between 5, 10, 15,000. So
No, I expected it to be around 5 to 9. It's
your
obviously an
friend.
expense that's going to have to come out of our house money. I mean, I can't speak for you, but if you've been trying for a while and, comparing the prices, you're actually better off just going for IVF because you've got better chances.
I know it's a lot of money, it is, but I was pleasantly surprised when I seen it, because you just never know with hospitals.
I think they kind of said as well, which is just good for anyone to know, that you can kind of pay in instalments. I think that's what she
Yeah,
said.
says pay installments, but the good thing is, let's say you go and get 4 eggs from this, all goes
Then it's
well.
only €1,200 to basically
Yeah,
do
so
the whole operation again without all of the tests.
Let's say each time you actually get a baby, you have a baby now, and then you've got 3 spare eggs. So let's say next year you've been trying, or a couple of years you've been trying naturally, it doesn't work, then it's only €1,000 or €1,500.
So we can put basically on our yearly budget, it's £1,200
so
baby.
technically, if you get 4 eggs, what I'm saying is it's actually like 6,000 divided by 4.
Yeah.
So if you need IVF for every single time, that's such a good deal.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
I
If
know,
you are
very.
thinking about going for an appointment, and I actually do have quite a few people who are living in Marbella and Malaga who watch these videos, who I've spoken to, because it was actually somebody from around here whose friends have done IVF here that mentioned this clinic to me, so shout out to them.
Shout out to you.
Because
You're a
now
legend.
we found this place and, a very positive experience. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
with it.
keep you posted. I will film the sperm test for all you ladies out there.
You want some pictures
I
of
will
me?
have yours on the 2nd of May. Right. Hello guys, we've teamed up with NaturalCycles today. Now this product can assist in helping you get pregnant, but also it can work as a contraceptive with 98% accuracy using your own body. So there's no pill, it's no hormones, it is literally your own body. So how it works, you have the thermometer and you have the app. Now Taylor takes her temperature every morning. She then enters the details into the app. It has a couple of questions that all take less than a minute. So it'll just be something like, are you on your period? Are you spotting? Have you had sex? A couple of these questions, bosh, 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 enter, done. Now from day one, it will start getting the data and telling you whether you have a fertile day or an infertile day. And the more you use it, the more accurate it's going to get, and the more it will even adjust to whether you have shorter or longer cycles. If you were to use this perfectly, so for example, you take the thermometer every day, and then when it's a fertile day, you just don't have sex on that day, it is 98% effective as working as a contraceptive, which is just crazy that there's that natural alternative compared to something, such as the pill. Who wouldn't want an alternative natural compared to something that has obviously progesterone and estrogen and is hormonal changes to your body? Now, we're obviously not using it as a contraceptive, we're using it as a tool to help us get pregnant. We've been using ovulation sticks and Tay's sort of been counting the days, which has never really been like that accurate. I mean, we've sort of just had to wing it a little bit and have sex around that period. Whereas with the app, which we've been now using, it literally tells you, it will say fertile day. It will then also go high fertility. When you have ovulation, there's like a 6-day window, but within that there's a higher fertility day. Whereas this tells us that even if Tay's having a shorter cycle or a longer cycle, you just go to the app and it will be like green day, you know, not fertile that day, which is absolutely crazy. So it's a great little product. You sign up to a year membership and Taylor has 20% off. Even if you're not actually planning for a baby now, you can use it as a contraceptive, and then when it's time you think, hey, you know, we're looking to have a baby, it will have all of your logged data over all of the months that you've been using it. Check out the stats on the website, because the more you read stats and what it can do, and it's your own body, your own body's temperature and the algorithm of the app, it is just crazy.